Hi Carol, Eric Poulin here from Calendar Budget. Just wanted to answer your question with a bit of a visual display of how you would make adjustments on repeating entries. So your question was, you had a repeating entry such as a paycheck, like we have here in our demo account, that is set to come out every Friday. And from time to time there are occasions when that gets messed up. Maybe the payment moves to a Thursday, or maybe even forward to a Monday or a Tuesday. So in those instances, rather than adjusting the repeating entry details, because in most cases it's still going to be coming out on the day that you set it on, what you want to do is you just want to adjust this individual entry. So in my case, let's take a look at the paycheck entry. Let me just make sure that's highlighted properly. So we've got this paycheck entry, and on almost all cases it comes out on Friday. And let's say that I want the one on the 18th to come out on a Thursday instead. Maybe Friday was a holiday this day. So instead of adjusting the repeating details for all of these entries, because this one started in 2010, goes all the way up to 2023, and it's almost always going to be on a Friday every week, I don't want to adjust that pattern. I just want to adjust this one entry. So the easiest thing to do is just take this entry and drag it over to the 17th. That leaves the rest of the repeating entries in their regular sequence, and this entry has now been broken out of the regular repeating pattern. So if I click on this now, you'll see that it's actually not even set to repeat anymore. My act of dragging it has just broken it out of that sequence, and now it's a standalone item. And so when you have these kind of strange ones that don't follow the pattern, just use the drag feature and move that to where it needs to be, and you can go in and individually adjust the number as well. You know, if it was a few cents off, you can make that change here. And it's not going to affect every entry in the sequence, just this one. Okay? Similarly, if you have one that's still on the right day, but you just need to change the number, so maybe this was 1170, and I click Save Changes. In this case, I only want to modify this one entry. So this one entry is now modified, and it's again broken out of that repeating sequence. It doesn't have those repeating values anymore. It's now turned into a standalone, but that allows me to manage the exceptions to the case while leaving the pattern in place for the future. Alright, I hope that's helpful, and if you have any other questions, feel free to contact again.